Hello everyone and welcome back to Fluentmx. This is your number one place to learn natural American English. I am your host, Olivia.
And I am your co-host, Ryan. We are so happy you are listening to us today.
If you are new to the podcast, welcome. We help you learn real English, the exact way native speakers talk every single day.
Before we start our lesson, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. It really helps us grow and keep making these free English lessons for you.
Today, we have a very special and highly useful topic. We are going to talk about daily routines.
That means we are going to talk about everything we do from the moment we wake up in the morning until the moment we go to sleep at night.
This is the perfect topic for beginners because you will learn so many important action verbs and common vocabulary words that you can use every day.
Exactly. So, Olivia, let us jump right into it. What is the very first thing you do in the morning?
The very first thing I do is wake up, of course. My alarm goes off at 6:30 in the morning.
6:30 is pretty early. Are you someone who jumps right out of bed, or do you hit the snooze button?
Oh, I am definitely a snooze button kind of person. When the alarm rings, I press snooze and try to sleep for 10 more minutes.
I completely understand that. I wake up at 7 o'clock, but I try to get out of bed immediately.
That is impressive. Once I finally get out of bed, I walk straight to the bathroom.
What is the first thing you do in the bathroom?
I turn on the cold water and wash my face. The cold water really helps me wake up. After that, I brush my teeth.
Brushing your teeth is a very important morning habit. I do the exact same thing. I get out of bed, go to the bathroom, wash my face, and brush my teeth.
What do you do after you leave the bathroom?
I head straight to the kitchen. I am always so thirsty in the morning, so I drink a large glass of water.
That is a very healthy habit. I should probably start doing that. Instead, I go to the kitchen and immediately make coffee.
Coffee is essential for so many people. How do you take your coffee?
I like my coffee simple. Just a little bit of milk and no sugar. What about you, Ryan? Do you drink coffee?
I actually prefer tea in the morning. I make a hot cup of green tea. It feels very calming before a busy day.
That sounds lovely. So, while you drink your tea, do you make breakfast?
Yes, I always make breakfast. I usually keep it very simple. I toast 2 slices of bread and put some butter on them. Sometimes I eat a banana too.
Toast and fruit is a great American breakfast. I love to eat a bowl of cereal with cold milk. It is fast, easy, and delicious.
After we finish eating breakfast, what is the next step in your daily routine?
Next, I go back to my bedroom to get dressed. Getting dressed means putting on your clothes for the day.
Do you pick out your clothes the night before, or do you choose them in the morning?
I always choose my clothes in the morning. I look out the window to check the weather and then I decide what to wear.
That makes sense. I have to wear a suit and a tie to my office, so it is always easy for me to get dressed. I just put on my shirt, pants, and jacket.
Once I am fully dressed, I put on my shoes, grab my bag, and I am ready to leave the house.
Leaving the house is the next big step. How do you usually get to work?
I drive to work. I get in my car, turn on the radio, and drive to the office.
How long is your drive?
It usually takes me about 20 minutes if the traffic is not too bad. What about you? Do you drive to work?
No, I do not drive. I take the bus to work. I walk to the bus stop at the end of my street and wait for the city bus.
Taking the bus is great because you do not have to worry about driving in heavy traffic.
Exactly. I actually enjoy riding the bus because I can read a book or listen to a podcast on my phone while I travel.
That is a smart way to use your time. So, once you arrive at the office, what do you do first?
The first thing I do is sit at my desk and turn on my computer. Then, I check my emails.
Checking emails is always the first task for me too. I read my messages and reply to anything important.
What do you do after you finish answering your emails?
Usually, I have a team meeting. A meeting is when people in the office get together to talk about their projects and plan the work for the week.
I have a lot of meetings too. Sometimes we have meetings in person in the conference room, and sometimes we have online meetings using video calls.
Working in an office can be very busy. By the middle of the day, I am always very hungry.
That brings us to lunchtime. What time do you usually eat lunch?
I usually have my lunch break at noon, around 12 or 12:30.
Do you bring your lunch from home, or do you go out to eat?
I try to save money, so I usually pack my lunch at home and bring it with me. I often bring a turkey sandwich or a large salad.
Packing your lunch is very smart. I admit, I go out to eat a lot. I like to walk to a small cafe near my office and buy a bowl of hot soup and a piece of bread.
Going out to eat is nice, because you get to step out of the office and get some fresh air.
Yes, walking outside really helps me clear my mind before I go back to work for the afternoon.
The afternoon always seems to go by slowly. I continue to work on my computer, write reports, and finish my tasks for the day.
What time do you finally finish work and leave the office?
I finish work at 5 o'clock in the evening. I say goodbye to my coworkers, walk to my car, and drive home.
Going home is the best part of the day. When I get home, the first thing I do is take off my shoes and change into some comfortable clothes.
I do the exact same thing. I take off my work clothes and put on sweatpants and a loose t-shirt. It feels so relaxing.
How do you like to relax after a long day at work?
I usually sit on the sofa and watch a little bit of television. Sometimes I watch the local news, and sometimes I watch a funny show just to rest my brain.
Watching TV is a great way to unwind. I actually like to go for a short walk in my neighborhood to get some exercise.
Going for an evening walk sounds wonderful. But eventually, we have to think about dinner. Do you cook dinner every night?
I try to cook dinner most nights. Cooking is actually very relaxing for me. I enjoy chopping vegetables and trying new recipes.
What is your favorite thing to cook for dinner?
I love making pasta. I boil some noodles, make a rich tomato sauce, and put some cheese on top. It is simple but so tasty.
That sounds delicious. I am not a great cook, so I usually make something very fast. I might cook some chicken with rice, or maybe just heat up some leftovers from the night before.
Leftovers are great because they save so much time. But there is one part about cooking that nobody likes.
I know exactly what you are going to say. Washing the dishes.
Yes, washing the dishes. After I eat dinner, I have to stand at the sink, use soap and a sponge, and clean all the dirty plates and pans.
It is definitely not a fun chore, but it has to be done. A clean kitchen is very important.
After the kitchen is clean, the evening is completely free. What do you do before you go to bed?
I try not to look at my phone screen too much at night. Instead, I like to read a book in bed. Reading helps my eyes feel tired so I can fall asleep faster.
I like to listen to soft music. I sit in my comfortable chair, play some quiet music, and just enjoy the peace of the evening.
That sounds like a perfect way to end the day. What time do you finally go to sleep?
I go to the bathroom one more time to brush my teeth again, and then I turn off all the lights. I usually get into bed around 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock is a good bedtime. I am a little bit of a night owl, so I usually do not go to sleep until midnight.
Midnight is a bit late for me, but as long as you get enough rest, that is what matters.
We just talked about an entire day from morning to night. We used so many fantastic vocabulary words that our beginners can start using right away.
Now it is time for our next segment. Let us move on to the pocket words section of the podcast.
Pocket words are useful vocabulary words you can put in your pocket and carry with you to use in daily conversations. We have picked 4 excellent phrases from today's topic.
Our first pocket word phrase is early bird. An early bird is a person who likes to wake up very early in the morning and feels full of energy.
Here is an example sentence. My grandfather wakes up at 5 in the morning every day because he is an early bird.
Our second pocket word is commute. Commute is a verb and a noun. It means the regular journey you take between your home and your workplace.
Here is an example sentence. My morning commute takes 30 minutes because there is always a lot of traffic on the highway.
Our third pocket word is unwind. Unwind means to relax after a period of work or stress.
Here is an example sentence. After a long and stressful day at the office, I like to unwind by taking a hot shower and watching a movie.
Our fourth and final pocket word is leftovers. Leftovers are the food that remains unconsumed at the end of a meal, which you save to eat later.
Now, it is time for the Smooth It Out section. This is where we look at common mistakes beginners make and show you the smooth, natural American way to say them.
That is right. I hear beginners make this first mistake all the time. Sometimes people say, I brush the teeth in the morning.
That is a very common mistake. In English, we always use possessive pronouns with body parts. You should not say the teeth. You should say my teeth. The correct and smooth way to say it is, I brush my teeth in the morning.
Exactly. Always remember to say my teeth, my face, or my hair. Here is the second common mistake. People often say, I go to the home after work.
This one can be confusing, but the word home is special. We do not use the words to or the before home in this situation. You just say the verb and the word home.
The smooth, natural way to say it is simply, I go home after work. No extra words are needed.
The third mistake we often hear is when people say, I make a work on my computer.
In English, work is an action or a general concept here, not an object you can make. The natural way to say it is, I do my work on my computer, or simply, I work on my computer.
Great corrections, Ryan. Keeping those small details in mind will really make your English sound much more natural.
Now, let us practice everything we learned today. It is time for our practice conversation.
In this short role play, Ryan and I are two friends running into each other at a coffee shop on a Tuesday morning. Listen to how we naturally use the daily routine vocabulary.
Hey Olivia. Good morning. I did not expect to see you here before work.
Good morning, Ryan. Yes, I usually make coffee at home, but I woke up late today. I completely ignored my alarm.
Oh no. Did you have to rush to get dressed?
I did. I barely had time to wash my face and brush my teeth. I just threw on my clothes and left the house.
Well, you made it here. How is your commute looking today? Is there a lot of traffic?
It is not too bad. I should get to the office by 9 o'clock. What about you? Are you on your way to work?
Actually, I work from home on Tuesdays. I am just grabbing a quick breakfast before I sit at my desk and open my emails.
That sounds so relaxing. I hope you have a great day working from home.
Thanks, Olivia. Good luck with your commute. Have a good day at the office.
That was a perfect little practice conversation. Notice how we naturally talked about alarms, getting dressed, commuting, and working.
We really hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Talking about your daily routine is the absolute best way to start practicing your speaking skills.
To summarize today's podcast, we learned the vocabulary for our morning routines, commuting to our jobs, working in an office, coming home to relax, eating dinner, and preparing for bed.
We also learned some great pocket words like early bird, commute, unwind, and leftovers. Plus, we fixed some common grammar mistakes regarding the word home and our morning habits.
Now it is time for the question of the day. We want to hear from you down in the comments section.
Here is the question. Are you an early bird who loves the morning, or are you a night owl who loves staying up late?
Write your answer in the comments below using full English sentences. We read every single comment, and we love seeing you practice what you learn.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. If you found this podcast helpful, please share it with a friend who is also learning English.
Do not forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a new lesson from us. Keep practicing, stay positive, and you will sound like a native speaker before you know it.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. We will see you in the next episode.
Bye for now from all of us here at Fluentmx.